Welcome to the season of self-love, your daily dose of inspiration and encouragement. I'm your host, Nyomi Banks, and I am thrilled to be here with you today. This podcast is brought to you by Ask Nyomi and Elevate Me Self-Discovery. Are you ready to elevate your mindset and embrace the power of self-love? Or have you come to the right place? Each day we'll dive into topics that will empower and inspire you on your journey towards self-discovery and personal growth. Whether you're looking to cultivate healthy relationships, boost your confidence, or find balance in your life, this podcast is here to support your every step on the way. We believe that self-love is the foundation of living a fulfilled and joyful life. And together we explore practical tips, insightful interviews, and transformative stories that will leave you feeling inspired and motivated. So join me Monday through Friday as we embark on this daily adventure of self-love. Tune in to the Season of Self-Love podcast to start your day on a positive note and discover the limitless potential within yourself. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Today is Monday, February 5th, 2024, and I want to welcome you back to the Season of Self-Love podcast. I am your host, Nyomi Banks, and today we are embarking on a journey of personal growth and self-discovery. And today we're diving into a crucial topic that serves as a foundation for achieving our dreams and mastering our self-discipline. Self-discipline is not just about restraint. It's about empowering ourselves to stay committed to our goals and even in the face of challenges. So today's topic again is mastering self-discipline, a key to achieving your goals. All right, what we're going to do, we're going to take a quick break and then we're going to come back. And when we come back, we're going to talk about understanding what self-discipline is and how it, and what we can do. How we can make it happen to where it's easy, it's smooth. It's smoother. Let's not say easy, but where it's smoother, all right? It's your girlie goddess, Nyomi Banks, here on the Season of Self-Love podcast. We'll be right back.
Tune into the Season of Self-Love with Nyomi Banks this week for an empowering lineup of topics designed to elevate your mindset and enhance your personal growth. Monday, join Nyomi as she delves into mastering self-discipline, the key to achieving your goals. Tuesday, don't miss the dynamic discussion between Nyomi and our resident expert, Dr. Will, on overcoming limiting beliefs to unleash your full potential. Wednesday, Dr. Will returns to explore harnessing the power of visualization, creating your ideal future in a captivating episode. Thursday, Nyomi takes the stage to discuss building resilience, bouncing back stronger than ever, a must-listen for those seeking inner strength. Friday, dive deep with Nyomi into the role of gratitude in cultivating a dominant mindset, wrapping up the week on a positive note. Stream daily episodes of the Season of Self-Love podcast hosted by Nyomi Banks for a transformative journey towards self-discovery and personal empowerment. Don't miss out on these insightful conversations that will inspire you to live your best life.
Hey, this is Dog Pound Mike from Ask Nyomi Bridging the Gap podcast. Come check us out every week. And remember, I'm no relationship expert. I just tell it like I hear it from the kennel. Get back at it.
All right, well, welcome back. It's your girlie goddess, Nyomi Banks, here on the Season of Self-Love podcast. And today we're talking about mastering self-discipline, the key to achieving your goals. So before we get into the topic at hand, I want to start off with a nice breathing exercise to get us grounded, to center, to get our hearts to where there is open, all right, to receiving. So what I ask you to do right now is to find a comfortable position, whether it's sitting on the floor or laying down. Okay, I want you to close your eyes gently. Now I want you to take a deep breath in through your nose, filling your lungs with air. Feel your chest and your belly expand as you inhale fully and hold that breath for a moment at the top. Now slowly exhale through your mouth, letting go of any tension or stress you may be holding on to. Now feel the air leaving your body, releasing any negativity with it. Now as you continue to breathe deeply, I want you to focus on the rise and the fall of your chest with each breath. Let your breathing become slower and more rhythmic, allowing yourself to relax completely. With each inhale, imagine breathing in the positive energy and light. Feel this energy flowing through your body, revitalizing and rejuvenating you from within. With each exhale, I want you to visualize releasing any doubts, any fears or distractions that may be clouding your mind. Let go of anything that no longer serves you. Now I want you to continue this deep breathing for a few more moments, allowing yourself to sink into a state of calmness and clarity. Know that you are preparing yourself to receive valuable insight and wisdom. So now when you're ready, slowly open your eyes and take a moment to appreciate the sense of peace and centeredness, and that you cultivated through the breathing exercise. And I want you to carry this feeling with you as you move forward with an open heart and a clear mind. Again, I want to thank you for sharing this space and being in this moment with me right now. And if you're new listening to the Season of Self-Love podcast, this is a part of our self-care routine that we do every day, Monday through Friday, to where we take a moment to stay in mindfulness and prepare ourselves to get ready for our segment or for our episode, right? All right, so speaking of episode, today we're talking about mastering self-discipline and the key of achieving your goals. And in this first segment is all about understanding self-discipline. And with self-discipline, it is the ability to focus on our goals and take consistent action towards achieving them, regardless of how we feel in the moment. And it's what differentiates fleeting motivation from lasting achievement. And today we explore the significance of self-discipline in reaching our goals, and the distinction between motivation and self-discipline, and why cultivating self-discipline is a challenge for many. Now, understanding these concepts is the first step towards mastering the art of self-discipline. And self-discipline plays a very crucial role in reaching our goals, and it involves the ability to control one's impulses, our emotions, and our actions in order to stay focused on the long-term objective. Now, here are some key points about the significance of self-discipline and the distinction between motivation and self-discipline. One, the significance of self-discipline in reaching goals is that self-discipline, it helps maintain consistency and commitment towards achieving goals, and even when faced with obstacles or distractions. It instills a sense of responsibility and accountability when driving individuals to take active steps towards their desired outcomes. Self-discipline cultivates resilience and perseverance by enabling individuals to stay motivated and overcome challenges along the way. The next one is a distinction between motivation and self-discipline. Motivation is the drive or desire to pursue a goal, often triggered by an external factor such as rewards or inspiration or encouragement. And self-discipline, on the other hand, it involves the internal ability to stay focused and take necessary action consistently. And even when motivation warns us or external factors that are not favorable, we can stay motivated. So while motivation provides the initial push towards a goal, self-discipline sustains the efforts and it ensures progress that is made regardless of fluctuation in motivation and levels. And the last key that I want to share today is challenge of cultivating discipline, self-discipline. Cultivating self-discipline can be challenging for many individuals due to various reasons, including instant gratification. See, the allure of immediate pleasure or comfort often overrides long-term benefits, making it difficult to resist short-term temptations. Another one is a lack of structure. So without clear goals, routines, or accountability system, maintaining self-discipline becomes more challenging. The fear of failure or discomfort is another one. So stepping out of one's comfort zone or facing the possibilities of failure, it can deter individuals from exerting self-discipline. Habitual patterns is another one. Breaking old habits or ingrained behaviors that hinder self-discipline requires conscious efforts and consistent practice. So overall, cultivating self-discipline involves self-awareness, goal setting, and creating effective routines and practices. See, resilience is the face of challenges, but understanding the significance of self-discipline and distinguish it from motivation individuals, it can enhance their ability to stay on track towards achieving their goals. So now that we got that understanding, let's take a quick break, and then when we come back, we talk about the benefits of self-discipline, all right? It's your girl, the Goddess, Nyomi Banks, here on the Season of Self-Love podcast, and we'll be right back.
Hey, it's Dr. Will with the Washington Wellness Institute. Here at the Institute, we focus on so many different things, but our biggest focus is modernizing how we take mental illness into holistic wellness and making healing a lifestyle. So, if you're interested in taking the next steps, whether it's a clinician, community member, or simply just a friend, sign up today for a 15-minute consultation. You won't regret it. Be kind to yourself and heal always.
Into the Season of Self-Love with Nyomi Banks this week for an empowering lineup of topics designed to elevate your mindset and enhance your personal growth. Monday, join Nyomi as she delves into mastering self-discipline, the key to achieving your goals. Tuesday, don't miss the dynamic discussion between Nyomi and our resident expert, Dr. Will, on overcoming limiting beliefs to unleash your full potential. Wednesday, Dr. Will returns to explore harnessing the power of visualization, creating your ideal future in a captivating episode. Thursday, Nyomi takes the stage to discuss building resilience, bouncing back stronger than ever, a must-listen for those seeking inner strength. Friday, dive deep with Nyomi into the role of gratitude in cultivating a dominant mindset, wrapping up the week on a positive note. Stream daily episodes of the Season of Self-Love podcast hosted by Nyomi Banks for a transformative journey towards self-discovery and personal empowerment. Don't miss out on these insightful conversations that will inspire you to live your best life.
All right, welcome back. It's your girl, the goddess, Nyomi Banks, here on the Season of Self-Love podcast. And today we're talking about mastering self-discipline and the key to achieving your goals. All right, so let me give y'all a little tidbit. Like, I did not realize that I had continued to allow the music to play while I was going through my last segment. Well, if anything, it would be nice smoothing music behind my voice as I'm talking to you all about understanding with self-discipline. All right, so in this segment is all about the benefits of self-discipline. And with the benefits of self-discipline, it extends far beyond achieving specific goals. It can transform all aspects of our lives, from increased productivity and to focus to improve on mental and emotional well-being and self-discipline. And it lays the groundwork for a more fulfilling life. Now, I'll share with you some individuals that, kind of inspired me and on individual how they harness their power of their self-discipline to achieve remarkable success. And I'll discuss how self-discipline fosters and self-love and confidence for me. All right, so one of the first people that I want to share with you all is Beyonce. Beyonce is a very, she is one of the most successful and influential musicians of our time. Beyonce is known for her exceptional work ethic and dedication to her craft, from her meticulous attention to details in her performance to her relentless pursuit of perfection in her music. Beyonce, she exemplifies the importance of self-discipline in achieving greatness. And she is renowned for her rigorous rehearsal schedule, her strict diet and fitness routines, and unwavering commitment to her artistic vision. And you see what that's gotten her, just that self-discipline alone, as well as just the one and the need to always be on point. All right, so let me say this. I have a story to share with you all. At the same time that Destiny Child was signed to a record label, probably maybe a few months later, maybe about 6 months later, the group that I was in, we were also signed to Columbia Records, the same group. And I remember once they had gotten signed, me and my sister and another one of my few group members, we were sitting in, because we knew that they had signed them. It was a big thing because it was their group, it was our group, and it was a few other groups. And at that time, they only had a budget. And so they were really going with those that they felt that was more ready or stronger or whatever. And so they went with Destiny's Child group. And, through the behind the scenes, we kind of knew everything was going on, and so we said, okay, now we need to see what these, with these girls or these young ladies were about. At that time, they were coming out there, they were much younger than I was, than some of the group members but we wanted to see, what they had going on. So we were looking at BET and all of these things, and they had the interview with them as well as with their father at that time, Matthew Knowles, who was who were their manager at that time. And I remember hearing a conversation, or hearing him talking about that, how disciplined that they are, that they run, and they were singing and harmonizing when they run and sing. And I don't know if you guys ever sang live and dance all at one time. That is strictly breath control, breathing control, literally. And it was good that he taught them at such a young age, being in this industry, that those are the things that they have to do, to keep their endurance up, the breathing, even dancing in heels as, young girls. So the discipline was set in her from the beginning. And I just wanted to share that story with you, that now I can see, you can see and understand why she is so disciplined in that way, and how she can take it from, being a young child star to now, growing up to be this mega superstar, and how she brings it into everything that she does. And it's the discipline. as well as Janet Jackson. She is one of my all-time favorite, if not my favorite performer. For her, she's a multi-talented artist and performer. She has been able to captivate audiences around the world with her music, dance, and acting. Janet's career and longevity is consistent as success and a testament to her discipline and determination. She is also known for her rigorous dance rehearsals and vocal training and ability to continue to evolve as an artist while maintaining a high level of professionalism and excellence. I remember when I first laid eyes on Janet Jackson is when she played Penny in Good Times. Now, so let me say this, because you said, well, didn't you see her on the TV show when she had with her brothers? Kind of, yeah, I did. But to really see Janet Jackson outside of being Michael Jackson's sister or the little, you can see, her just transformed from Penny. Then she was, Charlene on A Different World. Then she went into Fame, so you just kept seeing her just build and build and build. But what I love about her discipline, and what's kind of a little different from Beyonce, is story is because when Janet came in, she came in under a family that had a big name, the Jacksons. But not only that, she was the baby sister of one of the most famous, if not, he's like Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. He's a pop icon, Michael Jackson. And so being a little sister and coming behind in those shadows. But at one moment, I believe it was in the 90s, she was able to take and build her own just off of her ability, just off of her dancing, just off of her singing, just all of that. And to be able to remove herself from that foundation with them, and to go create her own side with Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, you can tell that it was embedded with her, through her father, but also for her to continue with that and become as successful as she is today. But not only that, but continue to bring out amazing album after album. I believe she's in her late 50s, if not early 60s. If she's not, then please forgive me. But she's in her late 50s, and she's still able to get on those stages. I've been to several one of her concerts. And man, when I tell you this woman, like, she is one of my many, if, like I said, if not, I literally thought I was Janet Jackson back in the day. Like Pleasure Principle, you couldn't tell me nothing. You couldn't tell me nothing. And Mr. Kobe Bryant, even though he's no longer here with us right now, but just knowing when he came out into the NBA as a high school senior, and for him to accomplish as much as he has accomplished, but also to understanding the importance of discipline, I remember looking at a documentary and him having this Mamba mentality. It's where he epitomized the relentless pursuit of greatness through discipline, practice, and mental fortitude. And when you listen to that and you hear someone speak in that manner, it's amazing. But not only that, but you see how that Mamba mentality. Man, let me tell you something. He was known for his intense training, his regimen, his commitment. Like, he didn't even go out with the other players, like literally. But the thing is, it was like that Mamba mentality, that was something that he was able to give to the world. You would see so many children, people just held on to that mentality, just that mentality by itself. And for me, what I realized is that I used to think that I didn't have discipline. And I'm going to be very honest. I used to always think that I did not have discipline, even though I played basketball and ran track in high school and some of college. I've done that. But I didn't think that, because no lie, because I figure if I can get out of doing a lap or two, I will figure out a way to get out of that laboratory. I am being so honest right here. So I really didn't think or believe that I had the discipline, but also, let me tell you also what I was doing. I was comparing myself to other people. Like even when I'm speaking of Beyonce, Janet Jackson, and right now Kobe Bryant. You speak of those and you see how big, their careers have, become because of them being so disciplined. You understand what I'm saying? And you hear about their rigorous schedules and their eating habits and all of those things. And for me, that looked like discipline. That looked like success. So I put in my head, if that's all they had to do, then I have to do that, and maybe even more to be that successful like that. That's what my thought pattern was. But then I remember having this conversation a few days ago with my baby, and me and him was talking, and we were talking about discipline. And I was saying how I admired one of my cousins who is she's a bodybuilder. She does a bodybuilder, and I love her, not only her tenacity, but her discipline and, her eating habits and all of those things. And then he said, well, you know what, baby, you got discipline too. I said, nah, I'm good. He said, no. He said, you know what? He said, because every morning, regardless if you're feeling good or you're sick or whatever, you get out of bed and you go in there and you spend hours in your meditation and prayer room. He said that takes dedication. He said, now, I don't know what you do in there, what you talk about or what you say. He said, but you have nothing in there but your Bibles, your journal, your candles, or whatever you do, in your music, no TV, no nothing. And he said, and you're focused. He said, that's discipline. And for you to do it for how many years? I had started doing this. My prayer and meditation was started in my closet. And then it grew to go into a whole bedroom I just created that room into that. But I started that in 2020. And from there, we fast forward now 2024, I do it every day. And if I'm away, I would do it there. I would find a nice quiet space where I'm an Airbnb or a hotel, and I would do it there as well. Myself, I didn't see it as discipline. I saw it as something that I felt that needed to be done. Like I need to drink me a glass of water every morning. Like I need to make sure that I have something to eat. That to me felt like it was more of a nourishment for my spirit and my soul. That was something that I need to have every day to be able to survive. So I didn't see it as discipline. But when you're on the outside looking into someone else, it can be looked like as discipline. So even though I've just read all of those things from Janet Jackson, Beyonce, and Kobe Bryant, to them, they probably didn't even look at it as discipline. They probably looked at that these are the nourishing that I need for me to be successful. So maybe we should not only just think of it as discipline, but think about the things, the nourishing things that we need to do for us to be successful in every aspect of our lives. Because sometimes we can take the word discipline, can be looked at as a negative word, because when you discipline someone, that means you come and you're putting a hammer down, or as a belt, or as a switch, or as a something. To where if we found another way to look at self-discipline as a more positive way of saying, these are the things that we do to nurture our goals. Because without this nurturing and feeding ourselves with this, then we are unable to be successful, if that makes sense. I hope I brought that back around. I hope I brought that back around. So I just want to share that these iconic figures in the entertainment and sports industry, they serve as inspirational examples on how self-discipline and hard work and perseverance are key ingredients for achieving extraordinary success and leaving a lasting impact on their respective fields. So I hope that I was able to explain all of that and it was able to come back around because I can talk and it was able to go back around. So you all can truly understand what I'm talking about, or what I meant by that, the benefits of self-discipline. All right, so this is what we're going to do. Take a quick break, and then we're going to come back. And then when we come back, we're going to talk about the strategies for cultivating discipline, all right? It's your girl, the goddess, Nyomi Banks here on the Season of Self-Love podcast. We'll be right back.
Hey, Vicky, you good?
Hey, Dr. Will, my life is all out of whack.
Well, have you tried Washington Wellness Institute?
No, is it the real deal?
It is, Vig. Whether you're a client, clinician, community member, or just a friend, all are welcome. Go to WashingtonWellnessInstitute.org and sign up for a free consultation.
I've definitely been looking for a place like this.
You're not going to regret it. And remember, be kind to yourself, and heal always.
Tune into the Season of Self-Love with Nyomi Banks this week for an empowering lineup of topics designed to elevate your mindset and enhance your personal growth. Monday, join Nyomi as she delves into mastering self-discipline, the key to achieving your goals. Tuesday, don't miss the dynamic discussion between Nyomi and our resident expert, Dr. Will, on overcoming limiting beliefs to unleash your full potential. Wednesday, Dr. Will returns to explore harnessing the power of visualization, creating your ideal future in a captivating episode. Thursday, Nyomi takes the stage to discuss building resilience, bouncing back stronger than ever, a must-listen for those seeking inner strength. Friday, dive deep with Nyomi into the role of gratitude in cultivating a dominant mindset, wrapping up the week on a positive note. Stream daily episodes of the Season of Self-Love podcast hosted by Nyomi Banks for a transformative journey towards self-discovery and personal empowerment. Don't miss out on these insightful conversations that will inspire you to live your best life.
All right, welcome back. It's your girl, the goddess, Nyomi Banks here on the Season of Self-Love podcast. And today we're talking about mastering self-discipline, the key to achieving your goals. Yes. All right, so in this segment, we're going to be talking about the strategies of cultivating self-discipline. So developing self-discipline is a skill that can be honed with practice and perseverance. So in this segment, we'll provide practical strategies for cultivating self-discipline. That's including setting clear, achievable goals and establishing effective routines, as well as wisely managing our time. And we can also touch on the roles of accountability and self-awareness in strengthening our self-discipline. And I'm going to also share some resources and tools to support you on this amazing journey. So today I'm going to share 3 practical strategies with you for cultivating self-discipline. And one of them is set clear goals. It's something that we talk about all the time, is making sure that you set clear goals, that you establish clear, specific, and achievable goals they are very essential for you developing your self-discipline. Once you figure it out, break down your larger objectives into smaller, manageable tasks with set deadlines. And this will provide you with a roadmap to follow and allow you to track your progress along the way. But also, let me put this on there too. And this is coming from a recovering perfectionist, all right? Also be willing to be adaptable, because sometimes life be lifening. So sometimes those goals be there and those specific dates be there, but sometimes they have to be pushed back. But also the good thing with that is also to be adjustable and to be able to change, is also that those goals might come quicker. The thing is that we have to understand is that when it's meant to happen, it will happen. When it's meant to happen, it will happen in divine timing. So while you are going through this process, and while you are figuring out and you setting these clear intentions, also set the clear intentions that I'm going to enjoy this process. I'm going to enjoy this process, even though I had this set for December, whatever. Whether I make that goal or not, I'm going to enjoy every moment of every day while I'm getting there. Does that make sense? All right, the next one is to create a routine. Develop a daily routine or schedule that incorporates dedicated time for you working towards your goals. Consistency is the key in building discipline. So establish habits that support your objectives, and whether it's setting aside a time for practice, in study, exercise, or in any other productive activity. But having a structured routine can help reinforce discipline. Yes, it can. And also, I don't want you guys to get confused and say, well, Nyomi said that we don't have to be. No, that's not what I said. I just don't want you all to be hard on yourself. And I'm saying this coming from a recovering perfectionist. That's why. Even though discipline is great, self-discipline is great to have, but remember what I said in the last segment. Let's think about discipline as a nourishment that is needed for our goals to come to life. Does that make sense? So it's kind of taking off of that hard pressure on that word. So yes, we're talking about the mastering of self-discipline, but let's relook at it in a different way. Meaning that we can be disciplined and we can have self-discipline, but we don't have to do it to where it's hard, that if we don't make those goals, that it's the end of the world. That's what we want to stop. That's where we want to be able to, even though we got the self-discipline, we also want to be mindful that we are using a positive mindset. But not only that, but that we will allow ourselves to look at things in a different perspective, that we are able to adapt to changes. So even in these 3 key practices that I'm giving you, also remember about having compassion for yourself, being adaptable. You understand what I'm saying? Where you can change things because life be life in it. It do. All right, and our next one is practice mindfulness and focus. Train your mind to stay present and focus on the task at hand. Practice mindfulness techniques such as meditation, deep breathing, or visualization to enhance your concentration and reduce distractions and building the ability to stay fully engaged in your activities that will strengthen your discipline and improve your productivity. So I'm hoping that these practices, that it will help you to understand how to get to self-discipline. But again, I want you to have compassion with yourself. All right, to have compassion. I understand that word discipline, but have compassion with it. All right. The next is the role of accountability and self-awareness. And in that, it strengthens our self-discipline. Accountability. Let's talk about accountability first. It's having someone to hold you accountable that can significantly boost your discipline. Yes, it can. But this can be a mentor, a coach, a friend, or accountability partner who can check in on you in your progress and offer support and help to keep you on track. So being answerable to someone else can increase your motivation and commitment into sticking to your goals. But also what it helps us do, it also helps us to, and when I say check your ego and check your pride sometimes, because sometimes we can allow that to get in our way. And when you do have somebody that you have as your accountability partner, you are more open to be able to listen and learn and take constructive criticism and understand and know that there is not a right or wrong to it all, but also it's good to have that outside eye or ear or thought to help you to move along what you have to do. Sometimes that outside person, that person that's accountable can, strike something. Oh, I didn't even think of that. You understand what I'm saying? All right, so next one, self-awareness. Understanding your strength, your weakness, your triggers, and your patterns of behavior is very crucial for developing self-discipline. So self-awareness, it allows you to identify potential obstacles and anticipate challenges and make conscious choices that align with your long-term goals. So regularly reflect on your actions, emotions, and thought process to cultivate a greater self-awareness and make informed decisions. All right, so I have a few resources and tools for you to support you on your journey towards a stronger self-discipline. Get an app. There's an app a goal setting app. All right. Utilize apps like Todoist, and I'm going to spell it for you, Todoist, Trello, that's Terello, and Habitica. And I hope I'm saying these right. And if I'm not, I'm going to spell it for you. It's Habitica. And those help to organize your tasks, goals, and track your progress. And these tools can help you to stay focused and motivated and accountable. Accountability partner. As we said before, collaborate with a family, a friend, or a colleague who shares similar goals and values with you. Do regular check-ins and progress updates and mutual support that can enhance your commitment and your discipline. I do that with a few of my girlfriends. We do check-ins with each other. All right, the last one is the self-help books or podcasts. So explore self-help resources that focuses on habits, formations, and productivity and mindset and personal and development growth. And the book that I just written, Good Morning, My Sexy People, I have to where is habits that I have on there that you can track your habits on a day-to-day basis. From there, as well as, making yourself accountable for some of your thoughts and beliefs and make sure that you're on track. But also another one is Atomic Habit by James Clear, or a podcast like right here. You're listening to right here, The Season of Self-Love, as well as Tim Ferriss show. They can offer very valuable insights and practical tips for building discipline. But also I want you to remember that developing self-discipline, that it is a gradual process that requires patience, perseverance, and a willingness to learn from setbacks. So by implementing these strategies and recognizing the importance of accountability and self-awareness and utilizing the supportive resources, you can strengthen your discipline and you can unlock your full potential. All right, so we're coming to the end of the show right now, and what I want to do is I want to take a quick break, and when we come back, I want to do a guided meditation with you. We're going to end it off with a guided meditation, all right? It's your girl, Goddess Nyomi Banks here on the Season of Self-Love podcast, and we'll be right back.
Hey, it's Dr. Will with the Washington Wellness Institute. Here at the Institute, we focus on so many different things, but our biggest focus is modernizing how we take mental illness into holistic wellness and making healing a lifestyle. So if you're interested in taking the next steps, whether it's a clinician, community member, or simply just a friend, sign up today for a 15-minute consultation. You won't regret it. Be kind to yourself and heal always.
All right, well, welcome back. It's your girl, Goddess Nyomi Banks here on the Season of Self-Love podcast. And today we were talking about mastering self-discipline, the key to achieving your goals. And as we come to the end of the show right now, I want to close it out with a guided meditation. Yes, I want to do a guided meditation, but not only that, I want to do a nice breathing guided meditation. So as we deeply breathe, that we can integrate positive affirmations that's related to our self-discipline and achieving our goals. So with this practice, it will help to reinforce our commitment to mastering self-discipline and remind us of our capabilities to achieve anything that we set our minds to, all right? All right, so what I want you to do now is I want you to begin by finding a quiet and comfortable space to sit or lie down. And now close your eyes and take a few deep breaths in to center yourself. Now take a deep breath in, filling your lungs with air, and exhale slowly, releasing any tension in your body. Now I want you to focus on the present moment right now. Letting go of any distractions or worries. I want you to feel the stillness and the peace within you. Now Now I want you to repeat these affirmations silently out loud, allowing them to resonate with you. Repeat after me. I am committed to mastering self-discipline. Repeat after me. I have the strength and determination to achieve my goals. Repeat after me. I am focused, resilient, and dedicated to my growth. Breathe. Now repeat after me. I embrace challenges as opportunities and for growth and learning. Now take a deep breath in, exhale, and repeat after me. I trust myself to stay disciplined and consistent in my actions. Now I want you to visualize yourself embodying self-discipline in your daily life. See yourself taking deliberate steps towards your goal with focus and determination. Now with each breath, I want you to imagine your self-discipline growing stronger, like a steady flame that cannot be extinguished. I want you to feel the power and the energy of self-discipline coursing through you, being empowering to overcome obstacles and stay on course. Now, take a moment to express gratitude for your ability to cultivate self-discipline and the opportunities it brings for personal growth and success. Now, when you are ready, I want you to slowly bring your awareness back to the present moment. Now take a final deep breath in and exhale gently and open your eyes. I want you to remember that self-discipline is a skill that can be developed and strengthened over time. And I want you to revisit this guided meditation whenever you need a boost of motivation and encouragement on your journey to mastering self-discipline. Now, I want to thank you again for just sharing this space with me and allowing me to just guide you through. And I truly, truly pray that it will help you on your self-discipline journey. Now, as we conclude today's episode, let's recap on the essential points that we've covered about self-discipline, about the understanding of the self-discipline, as well as the benefits and strategies of cultivating our self-discipline. And also remembering that embracing self-discipline is embracing a life of purpose and achievement. And it's a testament of our dedication to our personal growth and self-love. And again, thank you for joining me on this journey. Stay committed, stay disciplined, and watch as you transform into dreams into reality. Again, thank you for tuning in to the Season of Self-Love podcast. And your dedication to personal growth is inspiring. So until next time, remember to practice self-discipline, not just as a means to an end, but as a way of living that honors your deepest desire and your highest aspirations. All right? Have a good one. Thank you for listening to the Season of Self-Love podcast. If you have any questions or would like to connect with us, you can follow us on social media. Just search for the Season of Self-Love on Instagram. And if you have any questions or topics you'd like us to cover, feel free to email us at elevateme9999@gmail.com. And remember, you are worthy of love, growth, and happiness. So keep shining bright, and I'll see you tomorrow for another episode of the season of self-love. Be good to one another and yourselves, and always keep it sexy. Send the light, love, and prayers.